Okay, so I have a problem. Every morning I wake up, eat a bowl of cereal, drink some coffee, and by AM I feel like a deflated balloon that wants to take a nap. Meanwhile, there are humans on this planet who run through deserts carrying 80 pounds of gear. There are humans who literally float in space for 6 months straight. And there are humans who swim faster than I can run. So I asked myself a very important question. What are these people eating? And can I steal their secrets without joining the military, becoming an astronaut, or learning how to swim? Welcome to MindBody Cosmos. Today we are going deep into the science of elite human nutrition. And yes, I tried some of it. And yes, it got weird. Let us start with the most terrifying humans on Earth, Navy SEALs. These guys go through something called Hell Week where they sleep 4 hours total over 5.5 days. They run over 200 miles. They do everything in freezing cold water. If a SEAL eats wrong, he dies. Not metaphorically, actually dies. So what do they eat? I contacted a former SEAL instructor and read through military nutrition research from the Naval Health Research Center. The answer surprised me. Fat, lots of fat. See, most of us run on glucose, sugar, carbohydrates. Your body breaks them down fast and you get quick energy. But here is the problem. Quick energy means quick crash. SEALs cannot afford a crash, so they train their bodies to run on something else. Ketones. This is called being fat adapted. When you eat high fat and very low carbs for an extended period, your liver starts converting fat into ketones. And here is the science that blew my mind. A study from the Journal of Physiology found that ketones produce more ATP, that is cellular energy, per oxygen molecule than glucose. Translation. Same oxygen intake, more energy output, your brain runs cleaner, your focus sharpens, you do not bunk. I ate eggs, avocado, and salmon for breakfast. No toast, no cereal, no sugar, by AM, the time I usually want to sleep under my desk. I felt like I could fight a bear, not saying I would win, but I would try. Next up, space, the final frontier of food weirdness. Astronauts face a unique problem. In microgravity, everything goes wrong. Bones lose density at 1 to 2% per month. Muscles atrophy even with exercise. And the digestive system basically forgets how to work. So NASA has an entire team dedicated to space nutrition. I read through studies from the NASA Human Research Program. And what I found was fascinating. Astronauts are obsessed with the gut microbiome. That is the trillions of bacteria living inside your intestines right now. Yes, you have aliens inside you. We all do. Here is why it matters. Research published in Cell Journal showed that gut bacteria produce neurotransmitters, serotonin, dopamine, GABA, the chemicals that control your mood, focus, and anxiety. 90% of serotonin is made in your gut, not your brain, your gut. This is called the gut-brain axis. NASA discovered that when astronauts have poor gut health, they make worse decisions. They get more anxious. They perform worse on cognitive tests. So what do astronauts eat? Prebiotics and probiotics. Fiber-rich foods that feed good bacteria. Fermented foods that add good bacteria. Leafy greens, whole grains, yogurt, kimchi. I ate kimchi for the first time today. It tastes like spicy angry cabbage, but apparently it is rocket fuel for my brain bacteria. So I guess we are doing this now, the craziest part. A Stanford study from 2021 showed that just 10 weeks of eating fermented foods increased gut microbiome diversity and reduced inflammatory markers. Your food literally changes your internal ecosystem. There is a whole universe in there, hence, MindBody Cosmos. Finally, athletes, the people who actually look good with their shirts off. I assumed Olympians eat super clean all the time, chicken breast and broccoli, sadness and discipline, but I was wrong. I read through sports nutrition studies from the International Journal of Sport Nutrition and Exercise Metabolism. The truth? Olympians eat carbs, lots of carbs, but the secret is timing. See, there is something called the glycogen window. After intense exercise, your muscles are depleted. They are hungry. For about 30 to 60 minutes post-workout, your body becomes a nutrient-absorbing machine. During this window, Olympians eat fast digesting carbohydrates paired with protein, white rice, potatoes, bread. The stuff we are told to avoid. But in this specific window, these carbs shuttle directly into muscle cells instead of being stored as fat. A study from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed that consuming carbs within 30 minutes post-exercise increased glycogen resynthesis by up to 50% compared to waiting 2 hours. 50%, that means faster recovery, better performance the next day, more gains. But here is the other side. When Olympians are not training, they eat completely different. More protein, more fat, fewer carbs. They cycle their nutrition based on their activity level. Michael Phelps ate 12,000 calories a day during peak training, but he was also swimming 6 hours a day. If I ate 12,000 calories, I would become a different shape entirely. The lesson. Food is not good or bad, it is a tool. The right food at the wrong time is the wrong food. Okay, so after one full day of eating like a superhuman, here is what I discovered. From the seals, I learned that fat is not the enemy. When you reduce sugar and increase healthy fats, your brain runs on a cleaner fuel source. No spikes, no crashes, just steady power. From the astronauts, I learned that my gut is basically a second brain. What I feed my bacteria determines my mood, my focus, my mental clarity. Fiber and fermented foods are not optional, they are essential. From the Olympians, I learned that timing matters more than perfection. Carbs are powerful fuel when used correctly, the post-workout window is real and I have been ignoring it my entire life. And from all of them, I learned one universal truth. Elite performers do not eat for taste, they eat for function. Food is information, it tells your body what to become. We spend so much time optimizing our phones, our apps, our workflows, but we ignore the most important operating system we have, our own bodies. The SEALs know this, the astronauts know this, the Olympians know this, and now you know it too. Will I eat like this forever? Probably not. That kimchi was aggressive. But will I think differently about every meal from now on? Absolutely. Your body is a cosmos. Trillions of cells, billions of bacteria, thousands of chemical reactions happening right now. What you eat is not just food, it is a message. Make it a good one. I am still going to eat this donut though. Balance is important. Subscribe to MindBody Cosmos for more experiments on human potential. Drop a comment telling me which diet you want me to try next, SEALs, astronauts, or Olympians, or all three at the same time. That could be dangerous. See you in the next one.